Well, the third day of the first test between India and England has been abandoned after incessant rain. It's been a rain-hit test match, this one, rain-marred. The first day, of course, went off well for India. They bowled England out for 183, but from day two onward, um, it's been hit by rain. But then it's England. You expect some rain. You expect some rain intervention here and there. But it's still tantalizingly poised. There are 2 more days of test cricket left. Fingers crossed for better weather, but with England, we never know. More, rather, you'd expect some more rain. Um, that's the forecast is not very promising. They came in and again. They came in. They came in. India started their innings. There was some rain interruption, and same with England. They came in again. There was a rain interruption. They were forced to go back, and then finally, after a while where there was no play possible, they decided to abandon play for the day. But this is the score now. England 183 in their first innings. India took a 95-run lead with 278, and England are now 25 for no loss and trail India by 70 runs. The 95-run lead that India took is very, very crucial in the context of this game because now you want both teams want to move this rapidly. Both teams would be frustrated. Remember, England were 183 all out. India were in a bit of a bother when Pujara, Kohli, Rahane all fell in quick succession. But credit to KL Rahul. You must talk about KL Rahul, whose innings really anchored India. He anchored India. He stayed together. The others played around him. Um, whether you talk of those runs from Rishabh Pant, they were quick runs. They were useful runs again in this context from Rishabh Pant as well. Didn't get too many, but 25. It's on what's turning out to be a low-scoring test match. Those were crucial runs, 25 or 20. Ravindra Jadeja, he's just been so good as a batsman, hasn't he? 56 for Ravindra Jadeja and runs from Jasprit Bumrah. He scored 28 as well in pretty quick time. So that gave India a solid lead. I think, that lead is what was really gold again in the context of this test match. It turned out to be a low-scoring game so far. England got off to a solid start with the openers now together. 25 for no loss. Rory Burns, Dom Sibley, we get to win in the first innings. India have a potent pace attack and they want to make the most of these conditions as well. So it's still pretty open and you hope, keep your fingers crossed and pray that the rain gods have some mercy on this test match and you see some play, some substantial play for a result to be worked out. But India would be overall happy with the position that they are in. They still have a 70-run lead and they want to come in and hammer home their advantage as early as possible. So that's the update there. England are still trailing India by 70 runs. This game hasn't moved very far off because of the incessant rain. It was hit by rain yesterday. It's been rain affected today. So that is something we hope changes over the course of the next 2 days. It should be a big weekend for Indian sport, of course, the Olympics as well. Three potential medalists still for India at the Olympics on the penultimate day of the games. That's pretty big. So we already won 5 medals of India. Can they take it to six, seven, or eight? That's something we will watch. But also we will watch is how the weather holds up over the next 2 days at Cambridge for the first test. Well, now people are of course talking about Pujara, and I think that is a fair discussion. Pratyush Jha is asking Pujara averaged 28 since the first season of the World Test Championship. Kohli averages just about 29 tests. Pujara still being back in England. Pujara averages 26. Even then, he doesn't deserve a place in the Indian team. Um, as for Pujara, yes, I think it's time to start asking some questions. Um, as your number three, as a number three in Test cricket, you'd want a lot more. You'd want a lot more um, from Pujara. He's senior, he's experienced, he's been there, done that, but he's clearly struggling. There are issues, there are technical issues with this game that he needs to address in the longer run. And not just Pujara, you also look at Ajinkya Rahane. I said on one of my earlier shows he did get 100, but then you'd want these two premier batsmen, your numbers three and number five, to fire more often to give that sense of solidity. Over the last few test matches, Pujara hasn't been himself. And also, you look at the India series, the series that was played in India against England, both Pujara and Rahane were far from their best. You, of course, have Rohit Sharma has done well as an opener. KL Rahul, good for India that he has come off so well. known essentially as a T20 specialist, ODI specialist, but Rahul is now grabbing all his opportunities with both his hands, isn't he? Got a look into the ODI team and he's made it count in the middle order and now as an opener alongside Rohit Sharma. He's doing so well. Of course, they have the experience of also opening together in T20 cricket. So they batted together, they played together in opening partnerships. So that's a good sign for India. But yes, Pratyush, I agree. There are questions that should be now asked of Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane in the way they've been batting and what next for India. There are very good batsmen in that list. And Surya Kumar Yadav, of course, traveled from Sri Lanka, won't be available for the third test match, but there is there is definitely you have options beyond certain players who are not performing that consistently. Whether it's whatever it is, it's technical problems that you want to go and solve that as well. Rahul Bandal is asking if weather permits, what do you think would be a comfortable score to chase in the first innings? Well, England have got 183, India 278. India now have a 70-run lead. Um, Again, it won't be easy. It won't be. I think India would be happy with somewhere in the vicinity of 150, 160, chasing that many runs. So that should be something they'd be comfortable with. Again, depends on how quickly this test match moves on. Because from the 18 on, anyway, you see test cricket move very quickly in certain conditions, and then there are there is a definite challenge here for the batsman with the ball swinging and conditions that we've seen so far. Overcast, it's been raining. It's not easy for either batsmen or bowlers to operate. It takes a lot of your concentration on and off, on and off. You come to the ground and you're off again, and then you're back at the crease. It's not easy. We've seen in the past also, India have started and struggled to chase down low, middling totals that happened in 2018 as well. But I would still want to believe that India should be happy chasing somewhere in the vicinity of 150, 160. That means Indians still have to bat really well, by the way, to get there. It's not really 70 runs. Can they get about 220, 230 from here on? That in itself will be a challenge on the evidence of what we saw on day one. And they will remember the better batting conditions that we're seeing now. And England couldn't capitalize despite the fine innings from Joe, the others around. But so far, so good for England. 25 for no loss. That comes Roddy Burns and Sydney. At least they're looking all right there. Ravindra Singh, I just also similar to what Rahul asked. I think ideally England would want to get about 220, 230 from here on, setting India some sort of substantial target. There's still just a lot of time left in this game if there is rain, if there is, if we get more play than rain interruptions. But this is a very very tricky phase of the test match. That is exactly when you'll have when you'll see some sort of action unfolding very very quickly. John Wright in recent times, Jaddu scores quick fire 50s without much attention. Our bowlers bowled really well and also gave useful runs. I don't think batsmen need to score runs. Absolutely, I agree with you. John, you look at Chirish Pujara, you definitely need more runs from them. Ravindra Jadeja is an established all-round. He's almost at par with Ben Stokes. He's one of the best all-rounders in the world. When you talk about Ben Stokes, Shakib Al Hasan, Ravindra Jadeja, you'd want to talk about them in the same breath almost. Obviously, Ben Stokes and Shakib Al Hasan have been there around, done that much longer. But Ravindra Jadeja is really taking his place in the in among the contemporary great all-rounders. And again, he delivered, and he delivered really well. That was something that was so impressive to see. In fact, just around when play resumed, we were talking about Ravindra Jadeja. As I said, he is going to be such an influence with the bat, and he exactly did that through his innings today. Fine partnership with Rahul, and then again, of course, he got some runs alongside. And just with Bumrah got some runs down low down the order as well. What should be a realistic medal target for the next Olympics? It's stunning that Neeraj Chopra doesn't get the coverage that Virat does. Well, it's about Neeraj Chopra is just making his Olympic debut soon, and he's qualified for the final of the javelin throw event. His very first throw. I can assure you, when he comes back home, he'll be talked about. He'll be talked about, and that is what the Olympics have shown as well. The fact that we're talking about hockey, both the hockey teams and the test match on. There was so much focus on the hockey. There was so much focus on the Olympics with India doing phenomenally well. That is going to change. That is going to change very, very soon. India men's hockey team has created history. The women's team has just been so impressive, and not just Neeraj Chopra. In fact, when you talk of Aditi Ashok, all four, you're talking of Ravi Dahiya, you're talking of Deepak Punia, you're talking of Lavina Borgohain, Mirabai Chanu, PV Sindhu, of course, is a star, and she has just placed herself among the legion of legends now with the second Olympic medal. So there will be a lot of discussion around all of these really, really young, talented athletes in the days and the weeks to come. It's really wants that space is going to change very, very soon. And Neeraj Chopra, all of fingers crossed for him to win a medal. I don't want to jinx it by talking about it too much, but we want to uh, get there and hope and really back Neeraj Chopra to do something special. Well, then that's that. That's all the time that I have. We of course going to be coming back to you tomorrow with more on the Olympics. Korea is in Tokyo to bring you the best from the world, from the summer games. We've already seen several exclusive interviews that was on India Today Sports Today, analysis, breaking news, and the works. Of course, there are some color stories that you should also wait to figure out on Sports Today. This is a very, very interesting weekend for Indian sports. Three potential medalists. Then the cricket test match in England. Can India get off to a 1-0 lead in this five test series? So that's plenty for us to also talk on sports today. Please do join in with your comments. Please do subscribe to Sports Today. And I'll see you very, very soon. Till then,